on politics, not on current events, not on anything. Well, maybe on some current events, but more so over like as what the topic is. My adopted son, is attached. So I was just like thinking about this morning because I was trying to deal. I was dealing with my son this morning, and it's like night and day with him. It's like when he sees me, it's like I brighten up his little world. I can't go anywhere without him. Him wanting to be under me. Just last night, I was trying to make dinner, and he is right under me, just sitting there watching me. Like, dude, go play. And he's just like, nah, bro. Looking at me like, I don't want to. I want to hang out with Dada. So, my wife says I spoil him. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do spoil him a little bit. But, like, I never would have thought that in the time that we've had him, because we've had him since he was an infant. Well, technically, my wife had him since he was an infant, because I was actually overseas. Yeah, I was overseas in April. I was in April. I was in Kuwait in April, and then I actually went to Israel. I went from Kuwait to Israel, so I was in Israel I was in Israel in like March. Yeah, because I was in Kuwait from end of January to like early March, and then from Kuwait for a month and a half of training, I went to Israel, and then I was in Israel for pretty much the remainder of my tour. Well, Israel and Gaza. Just wanted to say that. So, but yeah. I did like little video chats and stuff when I was overseas and stuff. Just trying to get to know him and stuff. And yeah, it was just initially like I won't say it was love at first sight. I would say more so it was like my son, like I was like, oh, we got another little one. And fortunately, throughout the duration, because me and my wife, we were foster parents. Prior in our duration, we had another little kiddo that was like super, super attached to me. And like me and him had bonded. Like he was my little man. And unfortunately, he ended up having to go back to his family. His grandma ended up adopting him, which was heartbreaking for all of us, especially me, because I didn't get to fully, properly say goodbye to him because he left after I was deployed, which was heartbreaking and sad, like very, very, very like heartbreaking. So, but yeah, so I was initially done with fostering because I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, because like people fail to realize that like with foster parents, not all, but there are a lot of foster parents that put their heart and their souls into these kids. And for one of our first foster kiddos that we had, like we put everything into him. You know, our love, our heart, our soul, like everything. And he was just a great kiddo. And yeah, he had to go. He ended up having to leave and go home with family. Actually went to Mexico. So I'm probably saying too much. Well, not really, because I'm not saying names. So can't. When you're in the foster system, you can't say names. When you're a foster parent, you can't say names. So I went from, you know, me wanting to be done. Well, initially because I was overseas. Because me and my wife, we fostered maybe close to a dozen kids throughout the duration of us fostering for what, 5 years. Yeah, we were fostering for like 5 years, 6 years, because we did kinship. So I'd say we were doing it for 6 years. Yeah, 6 years we were fostering. And yeah, it was tough. It was very, very tough. Especially, I mean, ultimately the goal is reunification. That's ultimately the goal. But in some cases, it's a lot more difficult than others because, like I said, you grow that attachment with the kiddos. Like you raise them like they're your kids. So, and you bond with them, and you can tell when a child goes from one environment to another, like they change. Like we're in contact with one of our other kiddos' foster family, and like the change was immense. He went from like being just this happy, like caring, go getting kid, like just happy, right? And completely, like you could tell in his demeanor just changed. Everything he completely had just changed with him. And so it was heartbreaking to see because you could tell he went from like a positive, functional home to like dysfunction. I won't say dysfunction, more so of like, because I don't know what the home is like. The family that has him seems like really, really sweet, but like you could just tell that like he's changed. He's not the same kiddo anymore. And I think it's initially because of like the issues, trauma and stuff, going from one place to another. What's up, Tony? What's up, Tony Vega? But yeah. So Jesus Christ, traffic is fucking nasty right now. What was I getting on about? Oh yeah. So back to the original stories. I'm getting completely sidetracked. So with kiddos, yeah, you tend to bond with them, and you tend to like just it's hard. We'll just put it that way. It's hard letting them go because you raise them like they're your child. It's like to you, it's especially when they're babies. It's like to them, you're their parent. To you are their parents, and then it's like for you, it's like they're your child, and it's hard letting go. But we were actually able to adopt one of our kiddos, my son Zeke or Ezekiel, and like I said before, he was just like the biggest blessing ever. And you know, I don't regret it at all. He's a handful. Don't get me wrong. He is a handful. He just turned 1 in April. No, wrong month. March. Yeah, March. Thinking of my other kid. He turned 1 in March. He's just busy body. The exact opposite of my daughter. Exact opposite. What's up with Luisa? What's up? Luisa? Yeah. But yeah, as I say, the exact opposite of my daughter when she was a baby. My daughter when she was little was like, she was into stuff, but not as much as my kiddo is now. He is into everything. Everything. And he's a busybody. Gets into the cabinets, he can open the fridge. Like, that boy's got some strength to open the fridge. But he is learning a lot of words. He says wawa. So when he wants like water, he says wawa. When working with him, like for like juice and milk, like, you want juice or milk. So working on things with you. And so, what's Louisa? I'm good, and yourself? But yeah, he gets into everything. But ironically, but the one thing that I noticed about him is like he's learning a lot, and I'm learning a lot from him. Like, I'm learning well, I won't say my world has changed, because we were fostering for so long, so it's like he's a part of the family. He's always been a part of the family, and I think it was God's intention for us to adopt him, because he's been like one of the biggest blessings of our life. And like, we're like one of the biggest blessings in his life. So, Jesus Christ, traffic is so freaking horrible. So yeah, one of the things that I can say really about him is that, like, he loves his dad. Like, I can't even go like outside without him like coming to the door and like having a fit because he wants to go outside. Or like when I come home, it's like he's like one of the first ones that comes up to me and says hi. So, and he always brings a smile to my face. You know, just like how my daughter was when she was a baby, like brought a smile to my face. But I had her a lot because I was working overnights, and so because I worked overnights and my wife worked during the daytime, it worked out for us because she would keep her at night and I would keep her during the daytime. So excuse me. So because I kept her during the daytime, it worked out for us because she would hang out with me during the day. So that really had me and her bonding a lot. To a point where she was, I still have this video on my phone. It was hilarious because that's a 4-car accident. Jesus. I still have this video on my phone. So when I was out of the room, I ended up recording it. Put my camera near the door out here, and I had her pointing at her, and she's standing on the foot of her bed, and she wasn't even a year old yet, and she goes, "Where Daddy?" As soon as she saw me, because that was my baby. Still is my baby. She's a big baby now. She's about to be 13. I'm not ready for her to be a teenager yet. Because I was a teenager. I mean, a lot of us were teenagers, but knowing it's like that, you're the father of a little girl that's blossoming into a young woman. She is not a woman yet, into a young woman because she's still young. Incredible. So, blossoming into a young woman, it's like, you gotta watch out for all them little fucking boys. Because them little motherfuckers, man, they gonna be trying it. It's like, you gotta, hey, you fathers that are parents to girls and stuff, as they get older, dads, man, step your game up. Keep an eye on your kiddos, man, on your kids, especially little girls, because Them little boys, man, they be trying, they be playing mind games. Some women too. Don't get me wrong. There's some women that'll play mind games with the boys and stuff. But like, you a father to a little girl, man. Love her, man. Show her how a woman is supposed to be treated. If you're married, got a girlfriend, whatever, show your daughters how you're supposed to treat, how a woman should be treated, with love and respect and tenderness and care, everything. Like, now I'm talking about my daughter. Before I was talking about my son, my kiddo. Now I'm talking about my daughter. Because I have 2 kids. Got my biological daughter that she's about to be 13 this year. And then I have my adopted son that is a year old. And like I said, man, like both of these kids, man, they're my world. They're my world. They're my everything. Like Mike F said, I die for this shit too. Every time I think of that fucking movie, Friday After Next. Good movie. Fucking hilarious. You should watch it. It's a good, really good movie. Real, like, humbly. But I digress. So, yeah, back to it. So, my son. The story of how we ended up getting it. So I was overseas in Israel. Yeah, I was in Israel at the time. Or Kuwait. Fuck, I don't remember. I was either in Kuwait going to Israel, or I was already in Israel. Yeah, so my wife lets me know, hey, we have another little kiddo. And I was like, oh, okay. So we had one kiddo, and then we got another one? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. Well, what's his name? And she was like, well, his name is Ezekiel, but we call him Zeke. I was like, okay. That's different. And I saw him for the first time. I was like, oh, hi. And I was like, telling my wife, I was like, I don't want to get attached because I don't know what's going to happen with him, because I got attached to one of our other kiddos and he ended up going home. And like I said, because of the circumstances of how he left when I had deployed and he left after I deployed, there was no closure on my end. So that's the thing I think that hurt me the most, was that there was really no closure with them. Like, I got to say goodbye to him, but like I didn't get to properly say goodbye to him when he actually left to go with his family. And that was damaging. But I don't think I heard that name before. Where are you from? Oh, I'm from Arizona. Well, no, I live in Arizona. I'm originally from Colorado, but yeah. You're talking about what? Ezekiel? There's a lot of people that's named Ezekiel. So, but yeah, I'm originally from Colorado, and I've been in Arizona for 21 years. Yeah, I've been in Arizona since I was 12. I'm 33, so I fucking hate this state. Want to move back home, but I can't really do that right now. I got a lot of shit going on in this state, so I can't really leave. Especially because it's a process to move out of state. Like, you gotta find a home, you gotta freaking look for like a job if you don't have one landed already. Like, it's a process. Plus, I'm with the National Guard, or with the Armed Forces, so trying to coordinate that shit. Also, having to try to find a unit to transfer out to is a bitch. So, yeah, I'm like, I'll just finish my contract out here and then decide what I'm going to do after the fact. So, but yeah, um, I keep getting sidetracked with this story. So anyway, so yeah, was initially gone. I came back home in August of last year. So I've been officially home for a year and what, 2 months? Yeah, because we're in October. A year and 2 months. Been officially home. And yeah, it was like as soon as I actually got to meet him, it was like it's instant connection. And I was like, man, like I don't want to get attached again. And it just ended up happening. And I don't regret it because that's like I said, that at the end of the day, like this little kid, man, he's like he brightens up a room. Like when he would go to daycare, he all the teachers loved him. All of his teachers, from his teachers that had him when he was a little kiddo, from when he was an infant, to even when he turned a year old, and until last month. Actually, we're actually trying to transition him to another daycare or keep him home. We haven't really decided yet on what we're gonna do. Yeah, like all the teachers loved him. Bro, like really, come on, man. Jesus Christ, people fucking learn how to drive. All the teachers loved him. Everybody loved him. And he just like brightened up everybody's day. And that's the thing, is like he brightens up people's days. Shit, he brightens up my day even when I have fucking bad days. As soon as you see his little smile, man, he brightens up your day. And makes you forget about a lot of shit. Makes you forget that you're having a fucked up day. And that's the thing. It's like kids, man, they can brighten up your day. And even though as both of our as the average both me and my wife, and you see it. But it's like people are like, look, like that's your son. Yeah, yeah. Because I'm black, I can't have a. No one fucking seems to question that shit. As soon as you see a black family with a kid that's not the same color as them, it's like, oh my god, what's wrong with this picture? But guess what? You can't tell him shit, because to us, shit, we are mom and dad. Good, you can't tell him nothing. Can't tell him nothing. We mama and dada. Night night. He'll live night night, and he'll go to bed. I mean, he's been having a little bit of a challenge because he's weaning off of his pacifier, but it's a work in progress. He just doesn't like taking naps during the day. It's more difficult during the daytime for him when he takes naps because he doesn't want to go down. He wants to be busy. Just at night, it's a little bit more of an easier challenge because it's dark. 9 times out of 10, he'll go to sleep. But he does have a couple of like stuffed animals that he sleeps with. He loves Bear in the Big Blue House, and then what is it? Bear in the Big Blue House. He also loves what is it called? I can't think of it. Oh wait, that's carpool. Can't go there. Can't park there. That's carpool. Can't park there. Gotta go up one more flight. What is it? It's I bought this toy or stuff, this plush doll, whatever you want to call it, from what is it? Cartoon Connect. Is it Cartoon Connect? Cottonmouth. Shout out to Cottonmouth. Like, I bought 2 of them. I bought one from myself and my wife, and then I bought one for my daughter for Christmas a year ago. I pre-ordered it, waited for it, paid for both of them things, man. is, if y'all don't know, man, it's Cottonmouth. He go, they cheating. They cheating. And man, my son loves that toy. That kid loves it. He will not let. He won't let. He like takes it everywhere with him. It's like his little man, his little homie. But all right, y'all. I digress. I've been on here for 26 minutes. I gotta get to work. So I love y'all. Anyways, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay beautiful. I love y'all. Peace.